Yo, what's up guys? Okay, so this one is called Random Tips and Recommendations. Let's get into it. So let's say you're a brand new screenwriter. You write your first script, you type the end, you're like, yay, I'm a screenwriter, for real. Now, I have a script, I'm holding it, okay? And now you say, I wanna get it out there. Like then you go on Twitter and you say, and I gotta go fast on this shit because I got a lot to say. Then you say, hey, anybody on Twitter know the head of Netflix email? Because I'm gonna email them my script. You know, day one. And so here's what I say. Put it in a fucking drawer, dude. You know, maybe your story's good, but your script ain't. I know that for fucking sure, okay? See what I'm saying? There's two different fucking things there. I'm giving you credit for finishing your script and not assuming the story is bad. But I know the script is bad. That's what I'm saying. So put it away and, you know, here's the other thing. Your speed is probably too low. Too slow. I've said this before, and you hear it. Go listen to interviews by new writers. You know, I saw one the other day. They asked, hey, how long did it take you to write the script? And the writer said, I think like, what, 3 years? Okay, that's way too slow, dude. 12 weeks is what you get. So if you're doing 3 years, you need to chop that way down, okay? So then the other thing is you're high on dopamine, bro. You're high on dopamine. You're not in any position to make logical decisions and strategical moves at this point. You're not, okay? You're in delusional world. Like you think it's gonna win a fucking Oscar. You're already practicing your fucking Oscar speech. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Put it aside. Go get fascinated about something else, which is why I think you should always know what your next script is gonna be. So then you get all excited and now I'm so excited about this one. And you're like, but yeah, that one's good. You know, I still love that script, but you're excited about this. Okay, cool. Now you can come back to this one and do all the fixes on it. And now you're cutting shit. Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need that. You're thinking more like an agent, more like a manager, okay? Looking at your script logically. What the fuck do I need to cut? All right? And this happens all the time where writers, they write their first fucking script and they ask you, hey, can you read it, man? And then you're like, you sure you polished it? You sure you did fuck ton of rewrite, polish it, fine polish, all this shit? They're like, yeah, dude, I swear to God. And then you're like, okay, send it. And then they send it. And then the next fucking day they say, wait a minute. I just noticed some shit I want to change, you know? Or I got to read back from someone else and they gave me all these notes and I want to change a bunch of shit, so don't read it. You know, and this will happen over and over and over again. Okay, which is why I don't read shit. Okay, so what else? You know, if let's move to this. Back your shit up. Like I've heard, so I'm gonna just jump around to random shit. So I've heard writers say like, hey, on Twitter, like, oh God, I lost my whole fucking screenplay. And it's like, and a lot of people are like, oh my God, I feel so bad for you. Oh my God, you must be crushed. I'm like, I don't fucking care. You deserve it. You deserve it, okay? Because that's stupid, okay? I feel no ounce of sorriness for you. No sympathy, none, dude. Why? Because that's how amateurs roll, okay? I thought you were trying to be a pro, okay? If you want to be a pro, act like a pro. Back your shit up. The most I'm ever gonna lose is maybe that much of a page. You know, my shit's going out to fucking offsite to a bunch of places, okay? Backing up that shit's easy, dude. Try to back shit up as a composer. It takes fucking hours, dude. So, you know, you wanna be a pro, act like a fucking pro. And there's more granular shit there. Maybe let me just hit it briefly. Let's say you're working with the studio, right? You got studio producer, all this shit, agent, manager, whatever, and you tell them that, you know, hey, I lost my fucking script. You know, my computer died, I don't have it. Guess what's gonna happen? The studio's gonna be furious, your agent's gonna be fucking furious. Okay, let's say you're with WME, promise you this is gonna happen. WME is gonna try to fix it for you and try to get you a job elsewhere and smooth it over with the studio, but it's not really gonna work. They're gonna try to get you a job elsewhere. The agent at CA is looking around for this shit. Intel, dude, ear to the ground. They're gonna hear of that. They're gonna find out about that, and they're gonna use it against you. I fucking promise you. I've seen multiple agents do this, including my ex, dude. Okay, so understand that. That can fuck you up. Just being that stupid. You didn't back your shit up. It could cost you 200 grand. It could cost you your entire career, dude, because now no one fucking trusts you. Okay? Don't be that amateur. Another thing, once your script goes to the buyers, you cannot pull it back. Let's say a low-level nobody producer promises you, I can get your script to Netflix. Oh my God, that sounds amazing. You got no one attached to it. Nobody. It's naked. It's a naked script. All you got is pages. Which one sounds better? To the buyer, you have an agent. You got producers. You have a director. You got talent. Which one do you think is going to land better? You tell me, dude. Okay? It's stupid. If anybody promises you that, I wouldn't do it. I would say just get me with an agent or a manager. Get me there. I'll let them handle that part because I don't trust you to know what the fuck you're doing. Okay? Because you don't have any hits or anything. All right? So let's say let me go to this, and if there's time, I'll get to some of this other shit. But I gave you the example of pay to play, right? So what's something else you could do? You could do a similar thing for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, dude. You could do this shit all day, pay to play, but you're going direct now. You're not playing this contest service nonsense. How do you do it for lunch, for example? Okay, so let's say you want to be with CAA, for example. Pick any agency, pick any management firm, whatever. Go to that area, okay? And the youngster reps and shit, they're gonna all go as a pack in little packs to lunch, okay? Look for them, If you see a group of like dudes, for example, let's say 4 dudes, right? They look like entourage walking down the street, but they're all in suits, late 20s, guys you would normally expect to be dressed like this walking down the street or something, but no, they're all in suits. What do? Follow them, okay? I didn't say stalk them, follow them, because they're going to lunch somewhere around here, right? And then you're gonna see when they walk into the restaurant, they all go in, hey, yeah, you see, this place ain't that expensive, dude, okay? So this tells you that they're either an agent trainee or a junior agent, okay? Because they remain in packs together. Why? Because they don't have, they don't have a huge roster of big player clients in this type of shit. They're not meeting with those people, generally, so like on their own. So go in and they're seated, right? And go to the maitre d' and hold your $20 in your hand like low key and say, hey, would you mind sitting me next to them? I'd appreciate it. And they'll take, yeah, sure, no problem. And they'll take you over there, you slip them the $20, hey, thanks, appreciate it. Now what you do is just listen, okay? And and figure out like where they work, figure out who they're involved with, what they're trying to do. These junior people, they'll talk nonstop about the industry, okay, 24/7, because they want to end up in the position of the mid-levels and up there, this kind of shit. They want to be in a fucking dope ass multi-million-dollar house, this kind of shit, they're living in apartments, dude, and they're, their car's like, okay, they want to be balling. Okay, so listen to what they say, and they might even be talking about like people they're poaching or not poaching.
I couldn't find what they say in your Apple Music library. You can ask me to play a radio station or ask for your music on a different app.
Stop it. What the fuck was that? But they will be. That was random. I'm not re-editing this shit or none of that. So they will be. What I meant to say is they might be talking about, yeah, I'm hip pocketing this one writer, and I think they're gonna be the next this, and I'm trying to build. I'm trying to build and all this kind of shit. And listen to this, and then at the end of it, say, hey, say to the server, say, hey, see this group right over there? I'm gonna take care of their bill. So bring me the bill, but don't tell them it's a surprise. Don't tell them right now, And then bring them. When you bring it, let them put their cards down and shit, and then say, oh, it's already been taken care of. Can you do that for me? It's a surprise. People love to be part of surprises, man. And they, you know, but slip them $20, be nice. And so now now when they go to, pay the bill, they're like, the server's like, no, it's already been taken care of. And they're like, wait, what? And they're like, who paid for this? And the server's like, them, right over there, right next, over here. And they're like, fucking what? And they're like, do you guys know that person? And everybody's like, no, I don't know who the fuck that is. That's random. And so guess what happens now? They're gonna come up to you and ask you, why did you pay for that? And then you say, then you have your script together that you practice, because you're gonna do this multiple times. Remember this. Now you say, well, I heard you guys talking about the industry. I overheard you guys talking about the industry, and you guys seem cool, and you're talking about writers and projects and stuff that's in my wheelhouse as to what I write. So I figured I'm gonna come up to you guys. So I just decided to pay for it, because I was gonna come up and talk to you guys anyway after it. So so that's why. I was gonna ask you guys to take a look at my script. I'd love it if you guys took a look at my script. However the fuck you say it, I'm just doing this off the cuff. I could do it better than this if I practice it. You see what I'm saying? What are you showcasing there? You're showcasing that you're not afraid to be bold. You didn't break any laws or anything like that. You're being cool, and you told them, you gave them a compliment. Yeah, you guys seem cool. People like to be called cool. Okay, and you took care of their lunch, and then all you did was say, hey, I would love it if you took a look at my shit, and you also mentioned that my shit's in your wheelhouse. Okay, because while you're sitting there, you're Googling the shit that they're talking about, and you're like, okay. You're playing the game, dude. This is about maneuvering. This is about strategy, okay? And so then at a certain point, you just stop talking. And they see, what do they see from that? They see that you're confident. Okay, they don't even know that they're in a meeting right now. They don't know it. You do. You know that this is a meeting. Okay, you're meeting them. They're meeting you. You're in a meeting with 4, junior agents right now. Okay? Isn't this where you're trying to get to? You're going through all this bullshit over here. Aren't you trying to get to this moment right now? You got 4 of them right in front of you. You're center stage, dude. You're talking about your script. You didn't even say anything about your script. Only that you would love it if they took a look at it. And then you just wait. And then one of them, and people get, if you be silent like that, someone's going to start talking, okay? People don't like silence. So one of them's going to be like, what is it? That's when you go into your super quick pitch of, you don't tell them too much. It's in the vein of, it's a horror. It's called Purge. For 1 day a year, all crime is legal. It basically examines, whatever your pitch is. It examines, like, what would we really do if, what would society do if all crime was legal? And they're like, and then you reiterate, yeah, I'd love for you guys to take a look at it. And you look at everybody in the eyes, and they might be like, yeah, sure, all right, yeah. And that's all they fucking ask. Who cares about none of the other shit? Who cares about character? None of that shit, okay? At that point. And then you're like, great, you guys got cards, and maybe they give all 4 give you cards. You send them, you send it to them all. Okay? There you go. Now you just got 4 fucking reads. Okay, for how much? For $160 for 2 contests, the price of 2 contests? Isn't that a better way, dude? You went direct. Best of luck, guys. Good luck. Try this shit.